recognise this little yellow pebble as she goes around? Here we have the van driven by the famous, or is it infamous, Trotter brothers, Dale and a lot of people will mistakenly call this a Robin Reliant. She's not a Robin. Robins didn't come along until a few years later. This is a Reliant Regal Supervan 3. Far more in keeping with Delboy, I think. Right? When Reliant were designing and building these vehicles, they wanted something that was cheap and economic. Well, it's certainly cheap to start off with. They cut down on the number of wheels. Very economic. She's got a 700cc engine that will take her up to 70 miles per hour, all thanks to the fact that the bodywork is exceptionally lightweight. It is all made of glass fibre. But let's just think about that. Lightweight, 70 miles per hour, and 3 wheels. That is not a motor. That is a recipe for disaster. And if you combine all 3 together at the same time, this car will quite happily roll over. Now, Only Fools and Horses ran from 1981 to 2003, 64 episodes in total, and throughout the entire history of the filming, there were only ever 3 vans used. This is not a replica, this is one of the original 3 vans. Her most famous scene was the one where the boys finally became millionaires. This is the vehicle parked outside the auction house. Now obviously it was a van, it was designed for 2 people. One of them was taken around Mallory Park Racing Circuit with 16 people crammed inside it. Not sure how they got them in, or out for that matter, or how it stayed upright. But not so much cushy, I think more crusty for that one. Thanks very much, Terry.